Yeah, so let us start today with the second question of ABC. Yeah, so let us first try and understand the question. ABC Limited is a multi product company manufacturing three products A, B, and C. So these are my three products. The budgeted cost and production for the year ended 31st March 2008 is as follows. Okay, so A, B, C. Production quantity in units is given to you 4,000, 3,000, and 1600. ओके, रिसोर्सेज पर यूनिट है, पर यूनिट, तो एक यूनिट बनाने के लिए आपको कितना लगता है 4 kgs एंड यू हैव मेड हाउ मेनी यूनिट्स 4000. सो टोटल आपको कितना kgs लगा है 16000. 4000 इंटू 4 इज 16000. बी को इट टेक्स 6 kgs फॉर 1 unit. How many units you have made? 3000. Okay, so multiply, you will get the answer. Okay, like this. Then labor hours is given to you. So this is 4 kgs, 6 kgs, and 3 kgs. So labor hours is given to you. That is your direct labor. Okay. Material is in kgs and labor is in minutes. Okay, so जो minutes है 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes. So you have to convert these minutes into hours. Okay, because we want direct labor hours. Budgeted direct labor rate. Labor rate is how much? 10 rupees per hour. So this is per hour. So even this has to be in hours. That is the reason you have to convert the minutes into hours. Why? Because your direct labor hours is given 10 rupees per minute. नहीं बोला है 10 rupees per hour बोला है. That is the reason. Okay. The budgeted material cost is 2 rupees per kg. Okay. Material cost is 2 rupees per kg. Don't forget that. Yeah. So production overheads were budgeted at 99,450. तो मेरा overheads कितना है? Factory overheads मतलब yeah 99,450, which was absorbed to products using direct labor hours. Okay, yeah. So that means yeah. Anyways, they are following the absorption costing system. It is mentioned. Okay, yeah. So currently the company is following absorption costing. Okay, and the company wants to follow ABC now. Okay, so you have to do the sum with both the perspectives. So what is the available information? Try and understand. The overheads is how much? Yeah. So can you see this? Yeah, this 99,450. Yeah. तो एब्जॉर्प्शन कॉस्टिंग में क्या होगा 99,450 टोटलिटी में दिया है और उसका बेसिस क्या है डायरेक्ट लेबर आवर्स अंडर विच सिस्टम अंडर एब्जॉर्प्शन कॉस्टिंग. Okay, but now what are you supposed to follow? Now we are supposed to follow activity based costing. तो ये जो 99,450 है ये तीनों को जब आप टोटल करोगे this 29,100, 31,200 and 39,150, your total comes to 99,450. Okay, so this is activity based costing where they have what they have done, they have given you the activity. What is the activity? Yeah, activity is given to you. So what is the activity? First material handling, second storage cost, third electricity. Okay, so 99,450 का ब्रेकअप नीचे दिया हुआ है. Cost drivers, that is the basis of apportionment, is known as cost drivers. So how much is my cost drivers? For my first activity, what is the basis? Weight of material. For my second activity, storage, what is the cost driver? Number of batches of material. And for my last activity, electricity, what is the cost driver? Number of machines. Okay, तो ये basis में आपको आपके तीनों activity को respectively divide करना है. ओके, और नीचे आपको कॉस्ट ड्राइवर का डेटा दिया हुआ है. पहला बैचेस ऑफ मटेरियल. ओके, सो 10, 5, 15 for complete production. Okay, now students try and understand whenever you are doing ABC, your base always has to be on the total, not on one unit. It always has to be on the total. Okay, yeah, for complete production. But अगर यहाँ आप देखोगे next information, it is per unit of production. तो ये जो पर यूनिट है ना, इसको हमको टोटल में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा. Okay, because your base, the denominator with which you will divide, has to be on totality. Why? Because जो आप न्यूमरेटर में लेते हो वो भी तो टोटल ही लेते हो ना. फर्स्ट एक्टिविटी का टोटल कितना है 29,100. सेकेंड एक्टिविटी का टोटल कितना है 31,200. थर्ड एक्टिविटी का टोटल कितना है 39,150. और सब मिला के पूरा ओवरहेड्स इज 99,450. Okay, so that is the reason. So it always has to be on the total. Okay, don't forget that. It always has to be on the total. Okay, prepare a statement for management showing unit of cost and total cost of each product using absorption costing and also using ABC बोला है. Okay, so let us start. Let us start with the solution, and my solution will begin with the traditional method. Okay. So my solution starts with absorption costing. The first method. Okay. Or the traditional method, you can call it an absorption. The traditional method. Okay, so traditional method mein what do you first calculate? The overheads absorption rate. So let us first calculate the overheads absorption rate. Okay, how do you calculate that? Total overheads divided by the base. The base is always what? Direct material या direct labor hours या prime cost. ऐसे ही रहेगा आपका base या machine hours like this. तो in this sum क्या बोला है? It is direct labor hours. Okay, yeah, your overheads 99,450 is on the basis of direct labor hours. So my formula will be total overheads upon direct labor hours. Okay, so that is 99,450 divide by, yeah, now we don't know the denominator. The denominator हमको find करना है. Okay, so now let us first calculate the denominator. Okay, so I'm doing working note number 1 for my denominator. Calculation of direct labor hours. Now how will I get this? Yeah, let's see. Product, quantity, that is your production, and your labor hours. Okay, how many products I have? Product A, B, and C. Okay, so quantity कितना है 4,000, 3,000 and 1,600 मेरा production है. Correct? Yeah. Now when I multiply this both, I will get my direct labor hours. Okay, now if you remember, आपके direct labor hours minutes में है 30 minutes, 45 minutes and 60 minutes. So will have to convert that into hours. So what will I do? 30 divided by 60. Okay, next is 45 minutes. So 45 divided by 60. 1 minute, correct now? 1 hour makes 60 minutes. Next, 60 divided by 60. I hope I'm clear with this calculation to everyone. So when you solve this, this is 2000, this is 2250, and this is 1600. Okay, so when you take this total, it is 5850. Okay, so this is my working note. Okay, so I'm writing this here 5850. Okay, and when you solve this, okay, 99,450 divided by 5850, it comes to 17 rupees. 17 rupees per direct labor hours. Okay, obviously per direct labor hours. So this is my answer. ओके सो एब्जॉर्प्शन कॉस्टिंग में ये मेरा आंसर आया ओवरहेड्स एब्जॉर्प्शन रेट ओके वंस आई एम डन विद दिस मेन क्या पूछा है स्टेटमेंट कैलकुलेट करना है क्या बोला है प्रिपेयर अ स्टेटमेंट फॉर मैनेजमेंट शोइंग द यूनिट कॉस्ट एंड टोटल कॉस्ट ऑफ ईच प्रोडक्ट ओके नाउ लेट अस कैलकुलेट दैट statement of cost statement of cost okay so statement of cost mein what I'm going to take is first yeah last lecture also we had done the same so I'm not changing this step serial number then particulars okay then your ABC ka calculation A B and C you have those three products right. Hmm. So product A product B and product C. The first serial number one. How do you calculate total cost? Direct cost plus indirect cost. तो direct cost में मेरे पास क्या क्या है? Direct cost में मेरे पास है direct material. ठीक है? Yeah. So don't forget that. Direct material. ये है मेरे पास. Yes. Okay. So how will I get direct material? I just told you the calculation. How do you calculate that? Let me show it to you. Yeah. 4,000 units multiplied with 4 rupees per unit 4 kgs per unit into 2 rupees per kg. Okay, that's the calculation. Yeah. Okay, 4,000 units multiplied with 4 rupees 4 kg per unit into 2 rupees per kg. Similarly for this also 3,000 units multiplied with 6 kgs per unit multiplied with 2 rupees per kg. Similarly for C you will do 1600 units 3 kgs per unit and 2 rupees per kg. Okay, yeah, like this. So when you solve this, okay, this comes to 32,000. This is 36,000. This is in rupees, huh? Yeah, and this is 9,600. So these are obviously these answers are in rupees because I'm multiplying with the rate per kg. Okay. Next thing is direct labor. Okay. How will you get your direct labor now? Yeah, we just calculated. अभी तो मिला हमको. See, direct labor as 2,000, and 1,600. Okay. Yeah. So take it. I mean, do the calculation. Yeah. 2,000 hours multiplied with 10 rupees per hour. Okay, here it will be 2250 hours multiplied with same 10 rupees per hour. Here it will be 1,600 hours multiplied with 10 rupees per hour. Okay, so my calculations are, obviously this will be 20,000, this will be 22,500, and this will be 16,000. Next, and the most important one is overheads. What did I just tell you? What is total cost? Direct cost plus indirect. Indirect में मेरे पास क्या है? Overheads. Direct में मेरे पास क्या है? Material and labor. Okay. So overheads का calculation rate क्या है? Labor hours है ना? Yeah. So what is the calculation rate? Overheads calculation rate is labor hours. So labor hours कितना है मेरा? 2000. We just calculated working hour into मेरा आंसर अभी कितना आया? ₹17 per direct labor hours. Okay. Next, 2250 direct labor hours multiplied with rate per labor hour, 17 रुपया. Okay. Next, 1600 multiplied, I mean labor hours multiplied with 17 rupees per labor hour. Okay, like this. So 34,000 38,250, and this comes to 27,200. Okay, and next, fourth one, total cost. How will you get your total cost? इसको पूरे को total कर दो. Direct plus indirect. 86,000, 96,750, and 52,800. Okay. Next, मुझे चाहिए क्या? कैलकुलेट क्या करना है? सीपीयू, कॉस्ट पर यूनिट. कॉस्ट पर यूनिट कैसे मिलेगा? टोटल कॉस्ट डिवाइडेड बाय यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस्ड और आउटपुट. Okay. So output is how much? 4,000 units, 3,000 units, and 1,600 units. Okay. So when you solve this, what final answer you get? You just have to do what? You just have to divide it. Okay. So what's my final answer? Let's just divide this. So 21.50, then 32.25, and 33. Okay. So this is the answer, cost per unit as per the traditional method. Okay. So the point is, yeah, what is important here is how are you calculating your overheads? What is the rate? What is the basis of your overheads? Okay. So your basis of overheads is very important here. Okay. So this part is done. So this completes my absorption costing. And with the same method, now we will do, what do you call it? ABC. ठीक है, अभी सेम मेथड से हम ABC करेंगे. So for ABC, so I'm doing it here. Second is ABC, activity based costing or the modern approach. modern approach. Okay. Now ABC में the first step that you do is we have to calculate the cost driver rate. Okay, so the first step in ABC is always computation or calculation of cost driver rate. Okay, yeah, this is always the first step. How do you calculate the, I mean, cost driver rate? ओके याद रखना ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है पहला स्टेप यही है ठीक है तो स्टार्ट वी हैव activity with us okay then we have cost pool then we have cost driver after cost driver we have cost driver capacity and last में we have the cost driver rate okay cost driver rate don't forget I'll just label this yeah column A B C D and E and how do you get this E B divided by D okay yeah so if anybody if in question it is asked cost driver rate is equal to so it is cost pool upon cost driver capacity don't forget the formula that's the formula okay now coming on to my activity number 1 okay तो मेरी पहली activity क्या है question में दिया हुआ है material handling okay material handling मेरा सेकेंड एक्टिविटी क्या है स्टोरेज कॉस्ट और मेरा थर्ड एक्टिविटी क्या है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी okay so cost pool is given in the question yeah 29 to 100 next 31 200 and next 30 to 150 okay yeah और जब मैं इन सब का टोटल करती हूँ तो मुझे वो आंसर मिलता है 99,450 तो ये कॉस्ट पूल है सम टोटल ऑफ एक्टिविटी इज नोन एज कॉस्ट पूल okay so what is cost pool I repeat it is sum total of the activity okay next cost driver तो एक्टिविटी को कैसे डिवाइड करना है कैसे अपोर्शन करना है वो भी क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है ओके तो क्या बोला है कॉस्ट ड्राइवर इज व्हाट फॉर द फर्स्ट एक्टिविटी इट इज वेट ऑफ द मटेरियल हैंडल्ड okay second ka they have given number of batches of what of material number of batches of material and third ka they have given number of machine operations okay yeah now ये जो कॉस्ट ड्राइवर्स है ना स्टूडेंट्स ये ये और ये हमेशा हम टोटल पे लेते हैं भूलना मत ओके दिस विल बी ऑलवेज कैलकुलेटेड ऑन द टोटल तो यही तो हमको फाइंड करना है ओके यही चीज तो अपने को फाइंड करना है ओके सो लेट अस स्टार्ट या okay so now let us do the working note yeah. So working note number 1 so we have done an absorption costing working note number 2 and this is for calculation of cost driver capacity. Okay, so let us start. How we do this? Yeah. Okay. What is the activity? Name of the activity, name of, cost driver, weight of material. Okay, so what is the cost driver here? Weight of material. Weight of material. ठीक है, ये कैसे मिलेगा ध्यान दो. ओके, ए बी एंड सी. ठीक है ना. अभी हमने देखा था हाउ मेनी यूनिट्स वी हैव 4000 यूनिट्स multiplied with how many kgs? It is 4 kg per unit. For B, how much it was? It was 3000 units multiplied with how much? 6 kg per unit. And for C, it was how much? 1600 units multiplied with 3 kgs per unit. Okay. So this comes to 16,000. In the beginning of the sum only I had said this will come to 18,000 kgs. Kgs are bacha because you are multiplying it with kgs. And this will come to 48, yeah, 4,800 kgs. ठीक है, आप इसको ऐसे भी सॉल्व कर सकते हो. इसका और एक ऑप्शन भी है जो आप कर सकते हो. You can take the this rate units and kgs. आप ये रेशियो यूज कर सकते हो. सो 1 यूनिट बनाने के लिए आपको 4 kg लगता है, तो 4000 यूनिट्स बनाने के लिए कितना? यू कैन क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई. सेम ईयर 1 यूनिट बनाने को आपको 6 kgs लगता है, तो 3000 यूनिट्स बनाने के लिए कितना? सेम यू कैन यूज 1 यूनिट्स बनाने को 3 kgs, so 1600 यूनिट्स बनाने को कितना? So like this also you can solve. Okay, it will fetch you the same answer. See, it will give you the same answer. There will be no change in the answer. Okay, and now you can take the total. Okay, I told you ना it should be calculated on the total. तो ये सबको ऐड करो 16,000, ये सबको ऐड करो. ठीक है, कितना होगा? टोटल करो 38,800 kgs. So this is my answer. 38,800 kgs. Even if you total this, तो वो भी वही आंसर मिलेगा. ठीक है, so let us write it here. यहाँ substitute कर दो उसको, इधर लिख दो 38,800. Okay, you can write here working note number 2 से आपको ये आंसर मिला. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी क्या है? नंबर ऑफ बैचेस ऑफ मटेरियल. ये तो इजी है. ओके, तो ये मेरा फर्स्ट एक्टिविटी था जो हो गया. नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी इज सेकेंड वन के लिए नंबर ऑफ बैचेस ऑफ मटेरियल. So इसमें A is how much? It is given in the question 10, 5 and 15. Okay, so when you total this 10, 5, 15, it will give you how much? 30. Okay, so I will write here 30. So next is 30 batches. Number of batches is how much? 30 batches. Same concept, working note number. Okay, next. Next, what are you going to take? Number of machine operations. ठीक है, नंबर ऑफ machine operations. Okay, so how will you calculate this? Same logic. A का कितना? 4000 units multiplied with 6 per unit. Next वाले का 3000 units multiplied with 3 per unit. Next 1600 units multiplied with 2 per unit. See, ये दिया हुआ था question में. I'll take you to the question. It is given in the question. See, number of machine operators 6, 3, 2 दिया हुआ है. ठीक है, मैंने बोला था ना टोटल पे निकालना है. हाँ, तो टोटल कैसे निकाल रहे हो आप? अपने 4000, 3000 और 600 यूनिट्स पे. कहाँ गया? इधर स्टार्टिंग में ये. ओके, fine. So this will come to 24,000, 9,000, and this will make it to 3,200. And then you take the total, because जो आपका basis है वो total पे होगा. Yeah, 36,200. So write it here. Yeah, 36,200. Machine operations. Okay. Working note number 2. Now B divided by D. Okay. 29,100 divided by 38,800. So my answer is 0.75, 1040 and 1.0815. Go up to 4 decimals for accuracy, obviously. Okay, so ये मेरा cost driver rate है. Okay, yeah, this is my cost driver rate. Okay, and next what I need? Next I need to calculate the statement of cost, what we did for absorption costing also. Okay, next I will calculate statement of cost. Okay, start with the main question तो यही है, statement of cost. Okay, statement of cost. ठीक है, वही सेम जो हमने एब्जॉर्प्शन के लिए यूज किया. सीरियल नंबर, पर्टिकुलर्स, A, B and C. ठीक है, so serial number 1. What direct cost plus indirect cost is what? Total cost. We have to make a statement of cost. Okay, don't forget that. So first is my direct material और second क्या है? Direct labor. Okay, तो ये तो चेंज नहीं होने वाला है, सिर्फ ओवरहेड्स चेंज होगा. तो हमने जो यहाँ बनाया था फॉर ट्रेडिशनल मेथड, ये रहा स्टेटमेंट ऑफ कॉस्ट. तो ये एग्जैक्टली सेम रहने वाला है. ये फर्स्ट वाला, फर्स्ट टू इज गोइंग टू बी सेम. ओके, सो मैं वापस से कैलकुलेशंस नहीं कर रही हूँ. वी विल कॉपी द सेम फिगर्स. ओके, I'm not doing the calculations again because it's gonna be same. Only overheads part will change. ठीक है? Okay. This is gonna be same as absorption costing. Okay. So कितना था? Yeah. 32,000. Obviously these are in rupees. Don't forget. This was 20,000. Next. 36,000 and 22,500. Next, 9,600 and 16,000. ठीक है? अभी third is very important. That is your overheads. Okay? अब ये डिफर करेगा obviously. ये तो किसके हिसाब से जाएगा? As per your activity. So what is your activity? My activity is first material handling. What is my second activity? My second activity is storage. And my third activity is number of machine operations. Okay? Yeah. So how will you calculate this? Yeah, we've already done it. So kitna tha? 16,000 kgs. Okay? Material handling will be what? What is the basis? Weight of the material. So weight of the material कितना है? आपने 4,000 यूनिट्स बनाया, एक यूनिट का एक यूनिट बनाने के लिए 4 किलो, तो कितना हुआ? 16,000 यूनिट्स हुआ. वही तो इनटू योर रेट. तो व्हाट्स योर रेट? अभी हमने निकाला था ना 0.75. ओके. एंड दिस विल बी हाउ मच? 18,000. 3,000 यूनिट्स इंटू 6 kgs पर यूनिट बनाने के लिए लग रहा है, तो 3 into 6 is 18,000 kgs. 18,000 kgs multiplied with the rate 0.75. Similarly for this, 1,600 units multiplied with 3 kgs per unit, तो कितना हो जाता है? 4,800. बराबर. ये ऑलरेडी हमने पहले कैलकुलेट किया हुआ है फॉर एब्जॉर्प्शन ऊपर. So same calculation multiplied with what is the new rate? 0.75. Okay. Right here. 12,000, 13,500 and 14. No, not 14. It will be 3,600. Next is storage. And see students, how will you cross check your answer? ये तीनों को ऐड करो. ये जो तीन आंसर्स आपको मिले ना, इसको ऐड करो. 12,000 plus 13,500 plus 3,600. See, it has to be 29,100. ये आंसर मैच करना ही चाहिए. क्यों? बिकॉज इधर देखो, या आपका मटेरियल हैंडलिंग टोटल कितना था? 29,100. तो अभी मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? मैंने सिर्फ उसको बाइफरकेट किया है. किसके बेसिस पे बाइफरकेट किया? वेट ऑफ मटेरियल के बेसिस पे. बराबर ना? इधर देखो, we had just got the answer from working note number 2. 16,000, 18,000 and 4,800. So this I was talking about. Okay, so it has to match. 29,100. So like that you can cross check your answer. Okay, you can cross check it like this. Next, storage cost. ठीक है? Yeah. तो storage का क्या फंड आएगा? 10 ना, 10 था ना, 10 मशीन समथिंग दिया हुआ है ना. हाँ, कितना है? नंबर ऑफ बैचेस, या नंबर ऑफ बैचेस, तो 10 बैचेस, 5 बैचेस एंड 15 बैचेस, ये रहा। ठीक है, 10 बैचेस, 5 बैचेस एंड 15 बैचेस। सो 10 बैचेस मल्टीप्लाइड विद एक बैच का कितना है? 1040। अभी आया ना आंसर 1040, अभी हमने कैलकुलेट किया था रेट। We just calculated the cost driver. Yeah, see, सेकेंड वाले का कितना है? 1040। ठीक है, yeah. So 10 batches into 1040. Next, 5 batches into 1040, and last वाला 15 batches into 1040. ओके, ये रेट है उसका एक का। फाइन। You just have to multiply it. That's it. And the last thing what you're going to do is machine operations. ठीक है, so आपका machine operation कितना है? Yeah, so this also calculation we had done. This will be 10,400. Okay, so just add this total and see, you should get the same answer. 10,400 plus 5,200 plus 15,600 कितना होता है? 31,200. Okay, this has to match with your answer. 32. Where is it? Sure. Yeah, see, 31,200. राइट, मैच होना ही चाहिए, बिकॉज आप सिर्फ बाइफरकेट कर रहे हो सेम अमाउंट को। ओके, अपोर्शन कर रहे हो, उसको डिवाइड कर रहे हो। ठीक है, नाउ कम टू मशीन ऑपरेशंस। मशीन ऑपरेशंस वी हैड जस्ट कैलकुलेटेड, कितना था? 24,000, 9,000 एंड 3,200। ओके, हम क्या कर रहे हैं? सिर्फ अपोर्शनमेंट ले रहे हैं। ठीक है, टोटल कितना था? 36,200। 36,200 को कैसे बाइफोकेट किया है? 24,000, 9,000 और 3,200, तो दैट्स इट, एंड मल्टीप्लाई विद द कॉस्ट ड्राइवर रेट। ओके, सो डू इट। 24,000 multiplied with, what is your cost driver rate? 1.0815. Go up to 4 decimals for accuracy. Next is 9,000 multiplied with same rate, 1.0815. Okay, and then last one, 3,200 multiplied with 1.0815. Okay, so your answer is 25,956, 9,734 and 3,461. ठीक है, अब क्या करना है? अभी आपको इसको टोटल करना है, टोटल कॉस्ट निकालना है ना। तो टोटल कॉस्ट कैसे मिलेगा? You will get total cost, direct cost plus indirect cost. So that makes it to 1,356,000. Next total will be 86,934, and next will be, okay, 48,261. Okay, हमको चाहिए क्या? हमको चाहिए कॉस्ट पर यूनिट। तो अभी आउटपुट से अगर मैं डिवाइड कर दूं इसको, तो मुझे कॉस्ट पर यूनिट मिल जाएगा ऑफ माय एवरी प्रोडक्ट। ठीक है, तो मेरा आउटपुट कितना है? वो तो फर्स्ट लाइन में ही दिया था, 4,000 यूनिट्स, 3,000 यूनिट्स एंड 1,600 यूनिट्स। ओके, so my final answer, when I divide this, what I have to do? I have to divide this. Total cost divided by the output. I'll get the per unit. Okay. So 25.09, 28.98 and 30.16. Okay, so this completes my question. Okay, and as I told you, you can cross check. ये आप ऐड करके देख सकते हो. आपको वो आंसर मिलना चाहिए. 25,956, 25,956 plus 9734 plus 3461. So my answer is 39,151. Okay. Okay. Final answer should be that way. 25,956, 9734 and 3461. Let me check. 24,000 into 1.0815. Yeah. 9,000 into 1.0815. 9733 to make it 34. Chalega. 3,200 into 1.0815. So 3460.1. वही हो गया, एक ही बात है ना. So 25,956 plus 9734 plus 3461. Okay. Okay. So this is my cost driver rate. So even if you do these two sums, one concept clarity is there in front of you. See this answer. It is 39,150. Okay. Yeah. So it has to match. So this is how you can cross check your answer. This is 39,150. I had by mistakenly written it as 32,150. It's 39,150. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So obviously, if you can have a look over the sum, you will understand. जब आप overheads costing मतलब जब आप ये वाला मेथड कर रहे हो, तो देखो इधर आपका ए कितना है, 21 रुपीज 50 पैसा. ओके. इधर 32.25 और इधर 33, और इधर रेट्स देखो कितने चेंज हो रहे हैं, राइट. इधर रेट्स कितना आ रहा है, 25, 28 and 30. There is difference obviously because the traditional method में जो आप cost price निकाल रहे हो वो obviously accurate नहीं है. It is more accurate where in this concept. Okay, it is more accurate in this concept. In which concept? In the modern concept, because you are giving it on the basis of the activity. Okay, so if you look at the pricing, that is the cost price you're deciding. So with this method you have more accurate pricing. Okay, you can see the difference in the pricing in both the methods. So anyways, and this method is the best because here you are apportioning your overheads on the basis of cost. See, in both the techniques direct cost change नहीं होगा तुम्हारा, सिर्फ overheads में changes आएगा. Why? Because ABC is all about extension of overheads chapter. Okay, activity based costing is nothing but it is an extension of the chapter overheads which you have done in your lower standards. Okay,